Well, let me tell you why I'm not going to shoot this line. Because he doesn't stand a chance, and you know he doesn't. And I'm not a businessman. I'm a television reporter making a programme about canned hunts. And that's what this is, isn't it? This is a canned hunt, isn't it? I'm not shooting that line. It doesn't stand a chance.
It's been drugged. You told us earlier. You know it has.
My colleagues are all from the same television company. Let this sink in. This is a canned hunt. I am not shooting that line, and neither are you. It doesn't stand a chance.
It's been tranquilised.
It's a lion that's come across or been baited across. He's been baited across from the national park.
Yeah, he has.
It took such a long time for the penny to drop with that guy.
Very long time. As I said, more guns on the vehicle, and that was scary than brain cells. Yeah. But we also got a result, and that's the other thing we've tried to do over the years. The South African government promised to stop people doing that, and they have.
And they're not all as dim as that guy. The trouble is, a lot of these villains are very smart, and you and your team as well, because it's not just you, there's a whole team there.
Absolutely, and they all work very hard.
Have to be second-guess the villains, because a lot of them are actually quite tricky and very clever.
They are very tricky, and they are very clever. But, you know, sometimes they're a bit smarmy, and you can rehearse a line in your head and get them with it. There was one guy who said, "Oh, come on, Mr. Cook," recently, "make an appointment." And I said, "Mr. Davis, this is your appointment."
When you've got Roger Cook hammering on your door, that is your appointment. Now, like you say, it's not over. The series is still on. What are you looking at tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night we're talking about credit cards and how easy they are to commit frauds with in various ways. That it's a growing crime, something like £200 million a year, we think, although the credit card companies won't help you quantify it. And the new smart card doesn't help in the areas that we've looked into.
Is the smart card the one with the
That's the one with the little
picture?
Computer chip on it.
Yeah.
And if you're committing a credit card fraud on a mail order house, for example, they never see the card. So what use is that? Most of the people who commit the crimes are sort of young and computer literate. It's a national problem, but it doesn't appear to be a nationally organised crime. And we did a number of things. We experimented with my credit card. We put my details, with the help of the Greater Manchester Police, cloned it onto another card and sent a young lady shopping. She was ever so good. £500 an hour she was doing.
Not bad. Sounds like someone I know. With their own card. But let's take a look at that clip.
Del Boy Batty checks the coast is clear before giving us the hard sell on his latest credit card.
It's brand spanking new. Ain't even been sold. The person who was meant to receive it hasn't received it, so he doesn't know that it's gone missing. You know what I mean? Straight out of the post.
Well, it looks good. Back to the shop counter, and it seems there are bent credit cards stashed everywhere.
Do you want me to send him in then? That is a frightening thought. So we'll see that tomorrow night on ITV, Roger. So you are leaving the Cook Report, but you say you're not retiring. What kind of things can we expect in the future?
Oh, more of the same, but probably more expensive. 2 commissioned 1-hour peak time specials, more things on the way. So I'm not disappearing, just changing direction and throttling back a bit.
Yeah. You watch those villains with baseball bats running across car parks, Roger. You've had enough of that. Well done. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And in the next half an hour, we're doing our own bit of Roger cooking, because we're going for a con, you could call it, I suppose.